As soon as the girl closed the door of her house, the number 6 on it suddenly twisted and started looking like a 9. Little did she know that this tiny mistake was about to change her entire life. A short while later, a courier delivery man saw the number 9 and accidentally left a parcel at her house. When the girl went outside to throw out the trash, she noticed the parcel. She didn't pay much attention to it at the time and simply pushed it inside her room. After throwing out the trash, she came back and opened the parcel. Her eyes widened in shock. The entire box was filled with cash. The girl could barely afford to pay her rent, and now she suddenly had so much money in front of her that it could completely change her life. But before she could even think about what to do, the doorbell suddenly rang. The girl nervously opened the door. 2 men were standing outside. They asked, "Did you receive a parcel?" The girl immediately denied it. The 2 men stared at her for a while and then left. The girl quickly stuffed all the money into a bag. Just then, there was another loud knock on the door. The same 2 men had returned. Panicking, the girl placed the bag on top of the wardrobe, but the bag wasn't sitting properly. The very next moment, the 2 men forced their way inside. They threatened the girl and asked, "Where is the parcel?" The girl kept saying that she hadn't received any parcel, but the 2 men didn't believe her. Just then, the bag on top of the wardrobe slowly started slipping. One of the men had just bent down when the bag fell right next to him. As he was about to call his partner, the girl hit him on the head. The second man angrily lunged at the girl and grabbed her. He was so strong that she couldn't break free no matter how hard she tried. Just then, the girl's hand reached a dagger. She struck him to protect herself, and he also fell to the ground. The girl began trembling with fear. She now realized that the situation had completely gotten out of her control. After a while, she decided to go to the police station and tell them everything. She went to the police station and tried to surrender, but no one there took her seriously. The girl was afraid that if she went to prison, her entire life would be ruined. Eventually, she returned home. She hid the dagger inside the wardrobe and covered it with clothes. She put the other man's body inside a large steel box and covered it with a tablecloth. Then she hid all the money underneath the toilet lid. Now she had to get out of there. The girl's name was Chotu. She opened her computer and started preparing to create a fake identity. After deciding on a meeting place, she left the house. But as soon as she left, 2 more men arrived there. They were working for the owner of the money. Since the first 2 men hadn't returned, their boss had sent them to find out what happened. They went straight into the room, but the girl was nowhere to be seen. Just then, the neighbor told them, 2 men came here last night. They went into the room with number 6. The 2 men immediately went to Chotu's house and began searching. One of them went to the wardrobe, but he didn't look underneath the clothes. The other went straight to the toilet, but he didn't even lift the lid. They had absolutely no idea that the very things they were looking for were hidden right in front of them.